Okay. Alright, this is the same thing. Let's- Happy Sunday. I hope the day was restful and productive for you all. It was for me. I have not done all the laundry, but I have done much of the laundry. And that is very good. I have done much of the laundry. Um, I have done much of the laundry. Um, that's pretty much the major thing I can think of. I've done much of the laundry and washed the dishes, which is we take those because doing those things consistently is hard. Um, but I did them, and I wrote the majority of this blog post follow up that I really want to do, talking about Vice and the King of Fighters 15, because I finally have enough first-hand experience that I can actually pull it off. But hi Squishy, hi Cat Wizard, hi Stubby, hi to anybody that's lurking. Like I said before, sorry that I am late. Literally, my brain was like, you just gotta write the last little bit of this blog post stuff, or you're gonna forget it and you're gonna be pissed off later. So I had to get it all down beforehand. And even now, like I'm getting down one last sentence because my brain is itching it right now. Look like a cozy cutie patootie. So my grandmother got me a new sheet set because, bless her, she does these things. And it turns out that the part of it that's not a comforter is really, really thick, actually. And like it's nice, thick, sturdy flannel. So the other comforter that I was using to keep warm, I can actually go wash that now and use this one because I don't need this one for nighttime, really. Yeah. I am very, very fortunate, and I am grateful for how much she chooses to look after me, and it needs. I think that's the simplest way I can. That she chooses to do these things for me, and I'm grateful. Yeah, that's really all I have to tell. So a lot of so yeah, like I've got the majority of the thoughts that I really needed out of my head. As far as that's concerned, most of the laundry is done, which mostly just means that I just need to do more. I just need to do more of it like tomorrow-ish, and I might be able to make my self-imposed deadline of at least get all your laundry done before the new year comes along. Ideally, I would also like to, at least if I can't mop, at least have swept and dusted by then. But I know that me running around as much as I do with other stuff, there is a non-zero chance that shenanigans are going to happen. So we'll see how that goes. But I am doing my best. All right. All right. With all that said and all that done, let's play some Nocturne, shall we? Whoa. Almost dropped this very empty soda can. So last time on SMT Nocturne. So, well, how's everybody else doing? What I should ask. But I realized I was just talking about myself and I forgot that I did not ask my customary how's everybody else doing. My bad. While we wait for that though. So last time on SMT Nocturne, I beat up an elephant using magic. No, I don't want to exit. Yes, please don't do that. I beat up an elephant using magic because if I punched it, it would have gone like haha damage reflection, and I would have been screaming as my everything exploded. That would have hurt a lot. So I was like, I'm gonna cast a bunch of magic until you fall over. And that worked. That worked really well, actually. It worked surprisingly. I am very happy about how that turned out. It took a little doing because I thought I was going to kind of screw it up and die miserably, but it turns out that I was just clever enough to do exactly the things that I needed to do and not the things I didn't need to do, which is comforting. Okay, so Yoyogi, where are we going after Yoyogi? Because I forgot. Oh, right, I was talking about endings last time also. We have also basically locked ourselves into the ending of the game that we can choose to take. So, I'm getting the Nocturne stuff set up. So, with SMT Nocturne, especially with the HD remaster, depending on which version of the game that you play, you have either 5 or 6 endings that you can play. I say either because you have to be playing either the Maniacs or Chronicle DLC version of Nocturne HDR in order to get the other ending that I'm talking about. Or the other ending that isn't available otherwise. So, with SMT Nocturne, right? The version that I am playing right now. Hang on, I'm gonna just mix down the volume just a little. No, I can do that in game. The version of the game that I'm playing right now, right. So, basically speaking, is the DLC only ending a golden type ending missing from the OG release? Depending on one's point of view. Personally speaking, I'm not very much invested in it, which is why I will probably never pick it. So I'll describe the names of each of the endings, and I think that will give you an idea of what it is potentially that we're dealing with, insofar as the answer to that question. So, in the original version of SMP Nocturne that was released in Japan only, overseas did not get the version of Nocturne that I'm playing right now until the HD remaster. So in the original version of SMP Nocturne, none of the content with Dante or later on with Raido Kuzunoha, basically can get one of 5 endings. One for each of the reasons that are supported by the characters that you meet here. So Musubi, Shijima, and Yosuga each have an ending in this game, as well as what's called the demon ending and the freedom ending. Without saying more than I should, I can basically confirm that at this particular point, I've gotten more revival beads in the last 2 streams from random drops than I have in all the rest of this game, and that's wild to me. We're gonna go to Ikibu. Not to YouTube. I said we're going to Ikebukuro. Thank you. But yeah, the 5 original endings that are only available in the version of Nocturne that I'm playing right now, because I started this game without either the Maniacs DLC or the Chronicle DLC, which adds all the extra content that was in the North American release of SMT Nocturne and the overseas releases as well. You have Musubi, Shijima, and Yosuga endings, as well as the Demon ending and the Freedom ending. We have chosen the Freedom ending. The 6th ending that was added in the overseas version of Nocturne, which is the equivalent of the Maniacs Director's Cut of SMT Nocturne in Japan, as well as the SMT Nocturne Chronicle re-release. Just with Chronicle, they've replaced Dante with Raido. The true Demon ending is only available if you are playing a version of the game that has either the Maniacs content in it or the Chronicle content. Whether or not TDE is true Demon ending is a golden type ending is entirely up to your interpretation personally. I do not think that it is, but that's me personally. The reason why I'm not going into details is because it is incredibly spoilers. And while I am thinking that at some point I may want to do like a Nocturne revisit where I replay this game, but like on a New Game Plus, using, if I can do a New Game Plus with the Maniacs content in it, I would like to, because doing that raw from not a New Game Plus, aka the way that people had to play this game overseas initially outside of Japan, I don't want to do that, because a lot of what SMT Nocturne's reputation sort of stemmed from is really rooted in the added difficulty that was created by the content that was added in like the overseas versions of the game. That's the simplest way to put it. Because basically speaking, most infamous, this is the way I'll describe it, right? quite literally, right? The most infamous boss in SMT Nocturne from the early and early mid game, you do not fight that person in the non-Maniacs Chronicle versions of it. The non-Director's Cut versions of the game, you do not fight that boss. And that boss alone has, and I know this mostly from... Interesting. The Mancha's headquarters was locked previously, and now it's not. Which is a little worrisome. Just a little. But yeah. We were told at the end of last stream that something is happening in Ikebuku. So that's why we're over here. But yeah, right, as played. So the Matador, who is basically known as like the lawyer gonna get shit stomped boss of SMT Nocturne, you only fight the Matador in versions of the game that have the director's cut content in it. So in any circumstance where that is not the case, how the fuck? Handled. I'll take a garnet. That's nice. Right. So the Matador. That's what I was talking about. You basically only fight the Matador in. Not strong enough to open it. Okay, that means I really need to just put more raw points in the strength in order to get that door open. I don't have enough raw points in it yet, I think, to open it up. So, yeah, Matador is just known for kicking the shit out of people when you first play Nocturne. But he's not in the versions of the game that don't have bonus content. And basically, Matador has been known to get people to like rage quit the game, not without reason. Because if you haven't played an SMT game before and you really do not plan for like being able to actually beat that man's ass, you're not in for a good time. Is the simplest way to put it. No, that's downstairs. Shit. So basically speaking, right, by virtue of the fact that I accidentally started this game without the director's cut content, basically means that I don't have to deal with the stuff that would let me I don't get to see that content, but that also means that a lot of the I'm gonna say nastier, I'm going to say like a lot of the nastier shit that would normally come with like actually having to do the stuff towards True Demon ending. I can't access it, but the parts of it that I don't have the option to skip, I don't have to deal with either. So it's something I'd rather do on a New Game Plus, because I'll have demons from my compendium that I'll be able to pull out when I need to, in addition to just other stuff. So I have to manually climb up to a certain floor here before I can take the elevator, because basically speaking, the elevators here, I have to get past the 3rd floor because that's what the default elevator. Oh, I could have just taken the. I'm a dingus sometimes. I could have just taken the elevator to the 3rd floor and then walked up. But I wanted experience, so here we are, I guess. I don't think about these things sometimes, and it makes me sad. Yeah, like literally I could have just taken the elevator up to the 3rd floor and then skipped all of that walking up here. Because basically I have to come up here, go to the elevator down there in the lower left, and use that elevator to go further up. Case in point, 60th floor now. So yeah, the only thing that's kind of a downer is that the director's cut content, the content from the director's cut, as much as it includes having to basically bust your ass against some of the harder content in the game, it also really does help conceptualize and flesh out certain aspects of the way that the world of Nocturne specifically works, and what the specific rules are for why certain things work the way that they do. $3,000 mock-up. Alright. But yeah, unfortunately, there are some aspects of the world that you don't learn about unless you play any version of the game that has the director's cut content in it. And then you also have to basically fight some of the harder optional bosses in those versions of the game in order to get that information. Otherwise, kind of eat shit. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Woman, what What brings you to this place? Why do you bear such anger?
That power I felt. It was you? So, you weren't dead after all. Were you calling out for me, Gozu Tenno?
Ever since I fell into the Nihilo's trap, my spirit has been drifting. But not for 1 minute have I forgotten the rage I felt on that day.
All I wanted was power. I just couldn't get it. No matter what trials I face, or how much I get hurt, my reason won't change. Though at this rate, I might as well not have a reason at all.
Woman, accept my spirit. I once strove to protect the world from the followers of stillness. However, what we should have done instead was build a kingdom ruled by strength. Of course, I would never have succeeded. However, if I was human, if I could have had a reason of my own, then the outcome may have been different.
If your power can make me strong, and help me to create my world.
Yeah. So, Chiaki. For those of you that haven't been here before, Chiaki is a friend of ours. From the human world. She is one of only a few humans that managed to survive the conception, which has made the world into what you see now. Right? We are not human anymore. Not completely, right? What wound up happening is we got a worm put in either we got a worm put in our body, kind of against our will. And the end result is that it turned us into the demi-fiend that you see here, where we have the power, the physical body and power of a demon, but the heart of a human, right? However, because we are even partially demon, we cannot have a reason. We cannot technically steward in, right, a new philosophy by which the vortex world that we are currently in can be reborn into a new world. Only humans can do that. So Chiaki is one of our friends from Chiaki is one of our friends from the human world before everything kind of went to shit. In the last stream from Nocturne that we played, what wound up happening was we fought this dude named Sakahagi, who's basically like a serial killer mud doll. And he was like, hey, a woman came here, or like a girl came here in search of this thing that has a bunch of Magatsuhi in it, which you can use to summon your god if you're a human, champion a reason, right? And he's like, well, she paid a very painful price for that. So, as you can see, Sakahagi literally cut off Chiaki's arm. Chiaki lost an arm. And yet, she still made it all the way back from Yoyogi to Ikebukuro. Somehow or another, with only one arm, and is about to absorb the power of the head demon that used to live here. This can only go well.
Your reason is one with our kingdom. I shall entrust you with my last remaining strength. Woman, accept my spirit. Be the strength that guides all demons.
Sorry for the inverse effect. Sorry.
It's hot. Like my hand is on fire. Take a good look. Aren't you amazed at my beauty? Strength and beauty are one and the same, after all. Now I have the power to shape my own destiny. I see it. I can see those who seek Yosuga flocking to this land. It is finally within my grasp. My utopia. My ideal world.
And we can't go back in. And as you may have noticed, the flames around here have changed from red to blue. Because now Chiaki is the one who has Chiaki, now that she has taken Gozu Tenno's power, it's all her now. Also, the enemy types here have changed. Now we're dealing with angels. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're in it now. Okay, which enemy is this? Ah, hell with it. I'll just use the repelled light is weak to dark and curse. Okay. Well, I don't have either of these things, I think, so... life refill. You know, probably more helpful than Life Aid, I think. Cool. And then Gase gave us a full recovery. Yosuga, a world where only the strong survive. What a splendid idea. Oh boy, here we go. I need to just check one thing. I'm just taking a second to check the enemies that we just saw, because I need to see if they are recruitable. I can, in fact, now recruit Dominions if I feel like it, literally because of this level that I just got. So, the general rule of thumb is that if you want to recruit a demon, you basically need to be at its level in order to recruit it. And Dominions are level 50. So if I run into one while I'm here, I'm going to recruit them. Otherwise, I'm going to go back upstairs and do it upstairs. Because, as we've already seen, having a variety of, like, I can recruit a power very easily. I already have this one before. Not super interested in so I may go back upstairs and go see if I can go pull one. So I think that might be where they're at. Yeah, let's go back upstairs and grab one. Because basically, right, think about Nocturne. I've said this in previous streams before, I haven't before. The thing about most SMT games, which also includes Persona, for people who have not played Persona games, is that whether it's your Persona as the main character or your demons in SMT games, demons will always level up a lot more slowly than your main character does. Which means that, ideally, if you can help it, one of the things that you want to do, as much as you can, is make sure that you have demon. First of all, try to build up a team of demons that's got some variance to it. Is the first thing. Second thing is that you want to, especially as your demons finish learning skills or otherwise reach points where sure, I have a ton of those. Yep. Uh-huh. Good. So, having, especially the important part is to recruit a broad variety of demons, because while you can fuse two demons together, right? And pass on the skills from both demons to their descendants. That's a major thing that you can do, and it's the thing that you should spend some time doing whenever possible. But the thing that you want to keep in mind also is, generally speaking, right, you also need to have a variety of different demons in order to get different fusion possibilities. Because certain families of demon can't fuse with each other. So having a broad variety of demon types is the way to sort of like work around that. Can Chiaki truly create a new world? A young, upstart girl such as her. But since I agree with the reason of Yosuga, I shall give my life to protect her. So, a thing that is of note here that I do want to talk about, that is kind of important. You may be going, but wait a minute, why are there demons here, right? Or why are angels here if they're demons, right? I don't remember if I got a fatality already. Whatever. I'll take a miss done. I didn't give up anything super beads or super hard to come by. Let's try the basement floor and see if I'm finally strong enough to crack open that door. Probably not, because I've been putting enough points into strength. But this used to be a jail. Yosuke needs no jails. Why, you ask? Because the weak will die. Yeah, this is why, for many reasons, I did not agree with Chiaki's reason. Yosuga is really fucked up. Like, Yosuga is extremely fucked up. Because Yosuga's whole thing is that basically, like, if you're not strong, then you're worthless. So fuck you. Hey, Shiny. And even before Chiaki ate up the rest of Gozu Tenno's power, like she just did, she has believed that. Like, Yosuga has been a thing in her mind since at least the middle of the game. So, she has been intent on something like this for a while. Yeah. Yep, we just did. So yeah, that's why, like, it wasn't even an option to support Yosuga, because Yosuga's whole thing is, if you're weak, then you die, fuck you. And, nah, I don't really believe in that. I did not intend for this to be topical, but in certain aspects, you could say that, especially if you happen to live in the United States, you understand why I say I did not mean for this to be topical, but it is. If you know, you know. That moment where you desire strength so much you commit. Ah. Magatama. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta check up on a couple of things about Magatama. That's not gonna save you. That's cute, but that's not gonna save you. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna do a quick check on some Magatama that we might be able to pick up. There's ones that I'm looking for to have certain skills to start filling in some niches for our protagonist here. Um, and that means that I need to start making plans for where we are picking up certain ones. In other news, I am playing Save the Princess, really good game. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's that. I knew the ending it could be one of the best VNs I've ever played alongside Validate. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. So we can do a couple of these. Okay, we can do a couple of these things, but one of these involves subjecting y'all to one of the least pleasant monster designs in this entire game, and I feel a type of way about that. I do not necessarily want to do this to you. Um, but having the Magatama now is more useful than let me see here. I need to look up a couple more skills. I gotta think of a couple things. We have that. I'm just taking a I'm just taking a look at something real quick to sort of figure out something. Is it jungle area breath of fire 4 type unpleasant or logical extreme of imp design unpleasant? The latter. Um, the latter. And one of the things that will be most useful for a little bit later, um, I am gonna want to pick it up. So even if the early skills that it provides are not very useful. Alright. Yeah, I can just go to the terminal, return to Ikebukuro, and then warp out. Alright, let's do that. So return to Ikebukuro. We might as well go nocturne. I don't remember to now. I will not remember to do it. We can probably just like pick up maybe like 2 Magatama that I can immediately think of off the top of my head. And we'll start with one, and then I'll think about the other. Because the other one, the problem is that I need a lot of like single target casting for the other one, and of a very specific element specifically. Otherwise, we are just in for a bad time. It's a jump shot.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows. Are you sure? Oh, all right.
Alright, so let's see. Got it to me. Now we can't fuse. Yeah, that's not happening for a while. I don't need another map. I don't need another. But I'm not using Yamotsu Iksa. So Dominion plus Yamotsu Iksa would give me a Pukishi. And I can only inherit 2 skills. Yarahan, Violet Flash, Tarantino, Tragedy, and Lions. You know? Yarahan and Violet Flash are not the worst things to keep.
Are you sure?
I don't really need Akadi right now.
Are you sure?
I am Pulukishi of the Yamase. Charmed, I'm sure. Yee.
All right.
Alright, let's see. So that's taken care of. Okay, I still do have like 2 thick removals. So let me see. Phantom. Isn't that the god of destruction of the universe? Ah! That's a good one. Chaos Blade, Mamado, Archon. Nah, it's a pop. I'll use the other thick grimoire on Kuninushi, and then we can just literally return to stock. Sorry to Eco, I don't believe right now. Summon. Do Phantom first and then Satanta. And then we're gonna go do the we'll go do the thing that we'll go try the thing, and if it doesn't work out then it's fine. Cool. So Phantom learned Mazionga. Party stock, Phantom, summon, Okuninushi. So for this next thing that I'm talking about, so for plot purposes, if we're doing plot stuff, we need to go back to Asakusa. If we're gonna do plot stuff, right? But I don't want to do that. Instead, we're gonna go to Shibuya. And then I just need to check who we need to talk to for. Okay. We'll see if I can make this work or not. Oh, we have an ad coming in. So that timing is almost perfect, I guess. So while the ad is coming in, I'm gonna run around and do the things that need doing. There's bad stuff going down in other cities. I'd at least like to enjoy one last post-apocalyptic shopping spree before my time is up. So while we're on the break, I'm gonna try to find this demon that we need to talk to. Trigger whatever it is that needs to be triggered. Cool. Gotta be. Information is perishable. Make sure you don't let any slip by you at the club or the lounge. Trick is to visit often. Alright, so we want to go to Okay, bot's done. Nothing important has happened yet. I'm literally just running around trying to find the person who will tell me the thing that I need to trigger this thing. Yo, homie, the club up. Alright. What? Oh, here we go. I heard some dudes at the edge of town are trying to hold a Sabbath. They do this whenever Kagasuchi's full. What was it they kept saying? We'll summon the longest, strongest demon. Something's wrong with him, if you ask me. So you have to talk to this person. There's a temple to the north of Ueno that's sealed up. And I heard that Bishamonten is the one responsible for it. Emperor of Kabukicho. Demon saying that. Here it's a good idea to fuse Mitama with demons. At least that's what the guy at Bag said. DJ is totally into it. Anyway, if you talk to this person, right, who says that there's like a Sabbath at the edge of town, that's the trigger for the thing that we're trying to do. However, as they said, it only happens when Kagasuchi is full. And right now, Kagasuchi is waning a bit. So what's going to have to wind up happening is I'm going to go up top. And go from there. So far, what do you think of the awful hairline man and Brent's perspectives? I know you, for very valid reasons, said no. But I can go back over that again. I may phrase it slightly differently than the last time we talked about these things. Yeah, I've already talked about Yosuga and why I think it's bullshit. So I don't like. So that's Chiaki's philosophy. The whole thing about how like the strong live and we perish. I already talked about why that's bullshit. Musubi is a philosophy spouted out by our other friend Isamu, where it's just like everybody should have their own little world to themselves where they can live unbothered and untroubled, right? I also disagree with that because humans were not made to be isolated. No matter how much like the Hedgehog's Dilemma does like kind of like fuck with us in a lot of ways, humans were not made for isolation. You know what I mean? And so with his particular with Isamu's particular perspective, I'm just like, nah. I understand why he feels that way, but for him, it is mostly it's like a counter response to the fact that for all intents and purposes, I hate to put it like this, but he couldn't cut it. Feeling the way that he did, lost in the conception world with no real power of his own. Oh, the area where I need to go behind it, they said. Okay, I did that wrong then. Yeah, they're struggling in a post-apocalyptic world, but Chiaki and Isamu aren't coping well. Yeah. A dark ceremony is being prepared, but something seems off. Okay. So, yeah, we gotta step back behind there once the moon's full. But yeah. So Isamu's whole thing is basically like, fuck you, got mine, is essentially what his philosophy sums up to from my perspective, right? Because the intention is that it's like everybody has their own world where they can live in solitude and they will not be bothered by anybody else. They can live as existences on their own, independent of anyone. But like humans aren't built for like that. Kind of existence is sort of like not just amazingly lonely, but also emotionally damaging. I think that the end of the world brought up things to two of them. Yeah, Oh, 100%. Okay. So the thing about this next part, I'm just gonna kind of just give it as a heads up. If you have a thing about like dongs, like if phalluses or phallic imagery like gets in your brain and you don't like that, this is a good time to take a break. Take a break, kind of relax, go chill for a little bit, and we'll post a chat when it's over. Or if I have to give up and turn back, depending on the situation. Because I may not be able to knock this event out right now. And I may have to wind up like leaving I say. Alright. We're going. A dark ceremony is about to commence, but something is definitely off. I am excessively okay with phallic.
Damn it! I'm tired of everyone dunking on us just because we're mannequins. Well, you know what? We're about to hit them with the longest, strongest, wrongest demon of them all.
Hell yeah, we are! It's payback time, suckers! I don't know the details, but they say this guy is an absolute unit. And if Mara really is that magnificent, then hurry up and whip him out already!
Clearly you two are first-timers. Do you not know that summoning is a consummate act of patience? Besides, Mara is, how should I say, a fickle demon. Were we to rouse him prematurely, he would not be able to come to us at full strength.
Stop beating around the bush and answer us! We're done being jerked around by the bad guys, so will you summon our mean green pounding machine or not?
Guy on the right is right, Mr. Baphomet. We need the demonic hookups, yo.
Hey, you! Half-naked demon dude! Back us up, bro! Tell Goatface here to summon Mara and give us a ride on the gravy train!
See? 3 against 1. Now hurry up and get this Mara party started.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I have summoned Mara the Magnificent in the incomplete body of a slime.
It's hideous!
I'll put it like this, Cat Wizard. If you go and look up Mara SMT, you will be undisappointed. Hi, Vallejo. Wow, that could have been a lot worse, huh? Oh wait, I did that wrong. Fuck. He does look like... Yeah. Popping in the drop alert. I gotta go get groceries and I'm procrastinating. Oh no, I'm silenced. Actually, no, that's actually really fucking terrible. Wow, that's totally silly. It's a... Yeah. Even when placid and incomplete Mara still a jerk. Alright, let's see. Do I have a... Cool, I got a dismute. That's good. Dang, it's a bad pain day, so I need the well wishes. Do I have another chakra drop? Yes, I do. Okay, yeah, Diarahan, that man will straight up just restore all of his health. Which basically means that I need to I gotta buff up as much as I can in order to like actively just punch him in the nuts all in one shot. I think I've hit him with 2 taunts already, so at this point, his defense is as low as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna... I'm just testing the waters a little bit with a couple more of these, just to sort of feel it out. Okay, good. Yeah, Diarahan, like, he'll just pop Diarahan and then do this one too. So it's literally I have to do enough damage to, like, knock this man out in one shot, basically. Which I think I can do. I just need to, I just gotta pull in somebody that's, like, strong enough to do it. Actually, I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna call him Sarahiko because Sarahiko has focus, and he's the one that will probably help me do all the fucking damage, which I'm gonna need. I have to fix that at some point. I can fix that now. Where is it? This mute. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Cleared him. And I got a great chakra out of that. Oh yeah. I do not need Lucky Find right now. Not helpful. Neither is Besiege. Baphomet and the mannequin ran away. Something is on the ground. I got the Magatama Moose Spell. Yeah, first try. So, the thing I was worried about mostly was that Diarahan, as y'all saw, will restore all of Mara's HP whenever he uses it. So basically, the only way that you can be absolutely sure that you are going to be able the only way that you're going to be able to be absolutely sure that you can like get rid of Mara, you got to kill him in one shot. You got to do at least 2300 HP damage worth to him in one shot, because anything else there's a chance, not a guarantee, there's a chance that he'll just Diarahan it, and like that's like you eat shit basically, and you just have to do it all over again. However, as you can see, the main thing that fucks him up is that if you fog breath him twice and then buff your characters with either Tarukaja or Makakaja, and then just go all in on one turn, you can, if you have the right demons, you can probably do enough damage. As you can see in particular, having taunt is one of the major reasons why I was able to just absolutely kick his shit in. Because what happened was, 2 stacks of taunt is a -4. It's like a. Where's it? If you manage to hit somebody with a double taunt, their defense is lowered by 4 stages, basically. They eat an immense amount of shit if you do that to them. So the trick, though, is mostly that you have to pair a taunt with War Cry. So you do taunt, War Cry, and what that does is that leaves their attack at normal strength, but then has reduced their defense by 4 stages. That's the first step. Then the second step is you buff yourself with Tarukaja and Makakaja, so that if you have any good magic spells, especially single target ones, you throw those down on top of the debuffs that they've already taken, and Mans just eats damage. Then you, of course, you double up with like focus and things like that. I don't remember if this game has Mind Charge in it. And if it did have Mind Charge in it, that would be really, really fucking silly. I know it's in at least Persona 3, but I don't know if it's in this game. So the Magatama that we went to all that trouble to get is this one, Moose Spell. It has no weaknesses and is strong against ailments. The primary reason that we got it is not for Tentara Fu. That's kind of just that's a whatever. That's a whatever skill, if I'm gonna be honest. There's specifically there's another reason that we got it for, and we will be making use of that much later. I just need to get Tentara Fu out of the way, and I think I need to get Tentara Fu and the next spell that it gives, which is Makajam. I need to get both of those out of the way, basically, in order to actively get the skill that I want. And that comes in at around level 50. The skill that I want, I can pick up at level 56. So I do need to get Tentara Fu out of the way. Let me see some. Magatama, not Gehenna, not Gaze. I do want Iron Claw from Kamaru, but I need to see when that's going to come back. So, Magatama, Kamarogi, Iron Claw, I'm a little late on anyway. Okay, so there's one other Magatama that I could go pick up if I wanted to right now, but I don't know if I'm actually ready for that fight. I don't know if I'm actually ready for that fight, so I'm going to choose to skip it, at least for right now, and we're gonna do plot instead. That said, I am gonna switch over. Yeah, because at this point I don't need Fire Breath. And I don't really know if I need Diorama either. I can probably replace it because I've already got better healing. So I'm gonna put Kamarogi on so I can get Iron Claw and like maybe replace like Diorama or something, and we'll go from there. I need to go to. So we're gonna do plot stuff. So off to Asakusa with us. I'm gonna double check the plot that I'm double checking the one that I skipped just because. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I'm gonna save that one for that already was skipped. I don't know if I can handle that one. I need to go shopping, so I'm gonna switch on mobile.
Can't believe what happened to Nikkei Bukuro.
But good luck with the next plot sessions. Thank you.
Gozu Tenno's back in action now, huh? Hope that won't create any more problems. Bet you're wondering how I know about it already. Well, nothing escapes me now.
Hijiri?
I can learn anything with the power of Amala, just by using this terminal.
Hijiri? Look
For
at me,
example,
dude.
Here's what's going on right now in the Vortex world. Hikawa's on his way to the Diet Building in search of Magatsuhi. Some girl has inherited the power of Gozu Tenno. There's an abandoned temple where a ton of Magatsuhi lies forgotten. Mannequins are gathered in Mifune Shiro, demanding their own reason. And
That's all you really need to know. See, I'm done playing investigator. No one knows more about the Vortex world than I do.
EGD.
That's why I should be the one recreating it. No one else has the right.
Ah, fuck.
Not Hikawa, not your teacher, not even you.
God damn it, EGD, not becoming a clown too. You're supposed to be the most reasonable one. Yeah.
I alone hold the knowledge to improve this world, along with everything in existence. It's him. You should be dead, damn it. I won't let you have the power of Amala. Shit! He's pulling me in!
Hijiri disappeared into the Amala network. Will you use the terminal graph to Hijiri? No. Sorry about the flashing. I'm gonna leave real quick so that stops. Collector mannequin opened a store. He's got a locked off weird insectoid specimen. Right. Let's go there. Because there is something I would like to pick up from the collector mannequin store. Ah, god damn it, Hijiri, you piece of shit. Why, now of all times, really?
Welcome.
Alright.
Well,
So we can't afford Sophia yet by like a long shot. But we can afford Vimana.
yeah. Well,
What do you want?
well.
I'll do it!
Yeah, that was a lot of our money. But I'm not anticipating needing to like have to summon anything anytime soon. And if worst comes to worst, we have the money dungeon. Yeah. So it looks like Hijiri fucking around with the Amala network. That wasn't a good idea. Alright, let's go, Sakanta. Alright. So we could go after him, and we have to go after him. Let me take a look and see. And make sure that I'm not overlooking anything. Alright, let me see here. Because it looks like we're in for some nonsense coming up. The sort of nonsense where we definitely want to make sure that we do a save split because Cool. Cool. Yeah, it's gonna be messy. That's gonna be messy, and I already hate it. Okay. Yeah, sorry about the flashing. At this point, the only people who are not clowns are the teachers and most of the mannequins. Yeah, pretty much. Like, Yuko's only failing at this particular point is that she all right, let's go after Hijiri because this asshole. Yes, let's go.
You again.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason you're here? It's not to see me, is it?
Oh, wait. It's probably because you're worried about your pal, huh?
Hey, Risu. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. I'm gonna be real. I really came here for him.
Why am I not surprised? Looks like you're still a nice guy after all. But you really shouldn't let others take advantage of you. I'm trying to do you a favor here.
You're one to talk.
Well, I guess naivete is a virtue. At least in your case. Anyway, come meet me at Amala Temple. It's just down this passageway. I'll tell you all about Hijiri's secret plans and how he was totally playing you.
The now to have face chest is simply look. Yeah. Sound would disappear. Okay. I was waiting. I figured it out. You'll all who get in my way. You like me. This time, I will kill you and become. Okay, so here's the trick this time around. I just kill you. That all. Do. I won't die. Even if I die, I won't die. Ooh. Ooh. So, this is the thing we have to be careful of. Every time we take down one of these nerds, they use last resort. If we get hit by last resort, we have a bad time. No, we don't want to. We don't want to do that. I just need. Where is it? Right here, Alma. I may have done this wrong, but I'm trying to see because neither guide is very helpful. Neither guide is super helpful right now. Because basically neither guide is very specific about how many times like they'll keep doing this. Okay, that's fair. So you're like, nope, not even close. We're getting there, but not even close. Okay. If I did this wrong, this is fine. Because it basically just means that I have to rethink my approach. Okay. Yeah. I have an idea. After playing Dark Cloud launching, I really don't think I have any to do on campus or something on Steam at least. Yeah, understandable. Alright. Ah. Fuck! That's really bad actually. Alright. Well, do or die. I might have fucked this up. There we go, we got it. I hate enemies that replenish their numbers. Reminds me of that dang space station boss from the 5. Yeah. I just barely managed to. Oh, we got two level ups actually. That's pretty good. So our agility is at 18 right now with that boost in mind. So it's closer to 14 right now actually. So let's do this one to get. Okay, Iron Claw. I don't really need Fire Breath at this point. Alright, Kamarogi. Thank you. Beseech. Invite a demon to join, but it only works on certain has a better success rate against certain demons, so fuck that. Makatora, which, yeah, MP donation, which, no. Signs of change can be seen on Saki's body. She will not evolve yet. I need to learn her other 2 skills. So Setanta did learn Retaliate, though. That's good. Alright, so let's take a look at... skill. Setanta. May perform a moderate counterattack when physically attacked. Don't need that then. Not for now. Because it's like... Taking hits like that, in most cases, isn't gonna like... isn't a super big concern anyway. So... Huh. This is new. So we're in Roppongi. Here is Akasaka. Oh yeah, damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, lots of XP from that one. That was very good. Setanta got like 2 level ups out of that. Alright, let's go check out the Amala Temple. Oh, cool. And there's a terminal. There's a save terminal. You can hear Isamu's voice. Alright.
So, you actually came. I swear you're too nosy for your own good.
Yabati.
Whatever. At this point, I won't bother stopping you. If you have something to do here, then do it. The door's right there.
Alright, I should finish talking about the reasons why I think we're all bullshit. So, yeah. It is like Shiny said, right? Like, the conception, if we want to be truthful about it, really and truly just cracked open something nasty that was already sitting in both of these two. And you can see hints of that relatively early on, all things considered. It's relatively easy to see relatively early on that, yeah, these two, like, Chiaki and Isamu, the roots of what would be their reasons already with them from the very beginning. That is very much true, right? Isamu, in and of himself, right, was already not particularly inclined to... This is the way that I look, right? Like, when you look at it, when you look at both Isamu and Chiaki, right, they both were kind of, like, not particularly inclined to... And, you know, they're teenagers, right? This is not me saying this to, like, talk down on them necessarily. but like Isamu's whole thing was wanting recognition and attention. Right. Isamu's whole thing is that he wanted recognition and attention, but how willing he was to put in the effort to get either. Whereas Chiaki is from a rich family and is generally kind of just used to like sort of bossing people around and sort of doing her thing, right? Keep in mind that like your teacher's in the hospital and her whole thing is, well, I wanted to come see her to come talk to her about like career advice for me because I need that. And it's like, she's in the hospital, Chiaki. Are you sure this is the right time to do that? We don't say that, mind you. But like, when you think about it in like a larger sense, like that energy is very much there, right? Where it's like, hey, you know that this might be a good time to like support, this might be a good time to support Miss Takao instead of choosing now to be like, hey, can you give me career advice? You know what I mean? How many light bulbs do I have? Another 6, and I think I have and then Phantom has lift home, so I should do it. So yeah, like those things are kind of already in them from the very beginning, and it is not so unreasonable
This
to
is the
say that.
forgotten temple I found while checking out the network. And there's a crap load of Magatsuhi stored inside. The only caveat is, there are 3 powerful demons in the way. So, if you want to save your pal, you're gonna have to beat each one. If you can do that, I'll let you inside the central temple. Well, better get a move on.
And I want to point out, for example, that this only benefits Isamu, right? So for someone who is so intent on a world where everybody is by themselves, for themselves, isolated from other people, are you a follower of Musubi? No. Well, guess what? I couldn't give less of a shit. This place enshrines no god, nor does it have worshippers who pray. Nonetheless, all the Magatsuhi in the Amala network originates here. Nowhere else in the Vortex world will you find such abundant Magatsuhi. Right? Hey, you got a spare aquamarine? Don't have one. That's so. Later. I don't know if I had one, which is why I said no. I could have one, but I don't know if I do for sure or not. That was one base troll, right? Magic reflecting barrier. Okay. Then I'll literally just beat you to death. Like, it's cute. But speaking of though, I need to switch over to yeah, I gotta switch over to Moose Spell. Because I don't need 10 tower food. I don't need 10 tower food and all that other stuff. So you're the demi-fiend that's here to save Hijiri? Whatever, man. Either way, you have to beat the 3 demons and get Isamu to let you in. Really, though, what reason do you have to trust either of them? Having people in your life will only end up backfiring eventually, right? This is the whole thing of Musubi, right? Like, Musubi's entire thing is quite literally just fuck you, got mine. That's it. Like, that is the entirety of the way that Musubi's philosophy works, right? It is literally just fuck you, got mine. And the issue with that, obviously, is that, like I was saying before, like, that's not the way that this works, right? Like, I know that people in, like, the world that we live in tend to be greedy, and it can be really hard to have a reason to want to trust other people or to believe that other people are. Damn it, we have an ad break. I'll continue my thought after the ad is over. Or I'll continue it and then rephrase it afterward. Otherwise I'm gonna lose my thought, that's worse. But yeah, right? Like, Musubi's whole thing is this idea, this expectation that, like, yeah, you might as well only be in it for yourself because anybody else is gonna fuck you over. And it's like, the thing about living your life that way, or believing that your life has to be that way, right? The problem with that is surprisingly simple when you think about it. Yeah, living your life that way makes it feel like that cynicism is self-fulfilling. Exactly. Alright, Satanta. Let's go, my boy. And you learned taunt. Okay, this is good. This means that I don't need to keep taunt on Okuni Nushi coming forward from here, because Satanta can hold on to it even when he evolves. I'm happy about this. So let me look at the guy. Yeah. So the thing I was saying about Musubi's, the reason of Musubi for people that were in the ad break, it's basically that, like, with Musubi, the whole thing with that is like, yeah, sure. Sometimes people can really, really suck. It's true, right? Okay, that's how much strength I need. Actually, this is really important to know. Huh. That's actually really important to know. I just learned how much strength I need to open up that door back at the Mantra HQ. And I will go handle that shortly. I need to. I'm gonna wait for the cycle to finish counting down, and we're gonna do the thing, and we're going exploring these temples. Otherwise, I'm gonna run into some issues with something else. If I but yeah, like that's the problem with Musubi, right? As a, it's what Stubby said, right? When you live your life according to the way that, to the strictures of Musubi, where all you do is spurn the company of others and believe that other people will only like hold you back or otherwise like bring you to ruin, right? Then in the end, like as much as people can suck sometimes, I've been saying it before, I'm gonna say it again. Humans were not meant to live and be and exist on their own. It's just not the way that humans are meant to live. And I don't mean that like some weird bioessentialist way. It's like literally our brains are not made for that shit. Like, and then even beyond that, right? From a practical perspective, you cannot do everything on your own. The way that I've expressed the sentiment to one of my old supervisors was that I believe that as human beings, we all have a responsibility to each other to try to help and live with each other. That is the important part, right? Cooperation is always better than fighting. Exactly. So the whole thing that um, the whole thing that Musubi has going on is basically such a mess in terms of like the actual way that humans operate that no, like fuck that. There's no reason for me to um want to believe in that. There's no reason for me to want to support that. Hell no. Are you serious? No. Hell no. No way. Legion is weak to light and elect. Those are the only two I have. Yeah. What does it repel? And what does it? Just to make sure I don't fuck this up. Repel star. So okay, then anything else will work. Let me make sure I don't fuck up and like proc one of Loki's. Loki resists everything except for light and dark. Oh, that's nasty. Loki will resist everything except for light and dark. But what if you get a sweet ass hat base chest out of it? Damn. Oh yeah, fun little fact about the Amala Temple that I just noticed. I didn't remember to use the light ball at the right time, but this should do well enough, I think, for now. Got a Megiddo rock. Excellent. Basically, ideally you... Fuck. I timed that horribly wrong. Basically, you want to use a light ball at the exact moment that a new Kakatsuchi comes up. If you ever need to use a light ball, use it exactly when a new Kakatsuchi starts, and then that way it'll last a while. Oh hey, it's an Ose. Hey, answer my question. I think he's just a pain in the ass, isn't it? It is. Ose is also at this point weak enough that we can recruit one, and I intend to. So, like the next time we run into one, I will attempt to recruit. I don't believe I can do Quetzalcoatl yet, though. Yeah, no, Quetzalcoatl's too strong. Weak to Electo. All right. Let me see. But what do you resist again? So I don't fuck up. Resist physical. Okay. Throw a Marakagai. I don't want to swap out Sakanta. I think want to do Kushinada. And that's why. Close. There we go. Yeah, Satanta's gonna take a little bit of work to get set up, but we'll be alright. Worst comes to worst, I can always dip out of here, go get some thick grimoires, and go from there. So it's not too big of a deal. Darkness is essential. It's where the real you is suppressed. Now I can finally peer into the darkness by being undisturbed. I wish to stay like this until Isamu's reasons conceived, so do not bother me. Sure, whatever, cop. I need to be more careful about that, because one of those last resorts is absolutely going to kill Sakanta at some point. Alright. Kentara-fu. Medium damage to all foes may inflict panic. I don't care about that. The skill we care about from this Magatama we pick up at level 56, I believe. Doors closed tight by some magical power. Closed tight by some magical power. Okay. Okay, cool. Hang on. pass because... Alright. Talking talk. Help? You want me to join you? Sure. Yes. Okay. Yes. Alright, and now we've got Ose. I think that was downstairs? Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, perfect. And it's a nice area where there are no encounters, so I can literally just run around. And yeah, everybody's set to go. All right, let me take a look and see about this person we're fighting again. Make sure I don't fuck this up. Oh. Okay, I thought it was a thing, but... Okay, so we turn off... Yeah, we turn this off, and then we go back upstairs. But yeah, the reason of Musubi, the whole thing about, like, Musubi and why it's like, nah, this is some bullshit, is basically because of all that stuff. And then Shijima, which is, Shijima, which is, what's his face? Shijima, which is the reason of Hikawa, which is all about like stillness and stuff like that, is basically just a everybody works together in perfect harmony. Isn't that great? And under normal circumstances, I'd say yeah. I would say yeah, that is great. I am enjoying some Stardew Valley and decided to pair that with some excellent vibes and a cute bit. Thank you, pal. I appreciate it deeply. Hi, Viper. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. The belly laugh is so appreciated. Oh. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are emotionally destroying me. Whoa. I said, well, aside from like everybody conspiring to like emotionally destroy me, I also said, whoa, because no. Oh God, I almost went back. Ain't doing no such thing. I say killing with lots of blood, and I see blood. Yeah. The reason why I was like, whoa, hold up, was because the music changed when I dropped down here, and that made me nervous. I'll take a Soma. Oh, and that's the way back up. Okay. Not required. Alright. Wait, guy? Is that the one-way? Fuck! Is that a one-way door? Nocturne! Nocturne, you motherfuckers! Is that a one-way door? Oh. I think I went through a one-way door. I think I went through a one-way door. And yeah, it's a one-way door. God damn it, Nocturne. Okay. I am up to my tits with face commercials. Fake commercials. I don't want to do the editing I need to do, which is it be like that sometimes. God damn it! I got distracted and did the wrong thing again. Alright, so yeah, that's 10 power foods. So 10 tower food does damage and then attempts to confuse everybody. So having it as a mind skill wouldn't have been the worst thing. But like my Demi Fiend is not built for magic. So let me be super productive doing everything except the thing I need to. Hey, Sati. Mediarama, please. Thank you. Alright. And we got a bead. Okay, good. I'm gonna take a couple of steps around. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, the light was stuck up in darkness, but it's fine. I know we'll go. It's like right over there. Okay, Aquans. Aquans. I would assume. No, they should be weak to fire. As weird as that sounds, I believe that Aquans are weak to fire. This isn't Aquans, right? I'm pretty sure this is. Yeah, it's not an arrow. Hi, Emerymon. What's up? How you doing? Let me see here. Yeah, this guide has this wrong. It's not. It's Please, nope. Because I did not buy it because I didn't know. I did not buy it because I didn't want to spend the money, and then I didn't realize that the Chronicle version was the free version of the DLC, so I don't have that either. Nope. So we're playing vanilla. It was by accident, but I didn't feel like by the time I figured it out, I didn't feel like starting over. And I kind of, at least for my first playthrough, I sort of prefer it this way, if only because I was not looking forward to having my shit kicked in by Matador. So, considering it's like my first time playing it, this is probably better this way, to be honest. Well, okay, that was anticlimactic. You can still buy it and not restart. I mean, I have it now. Because it was on sale. Because it was on sale, I got it. But literally, the options that got added in were New Game Chronicle when I got Chronicle 1, and New Game Maniacs when I picked it up recently. So no, I gotta play without it. I already got too deep in. I'd have to start over. Because unless they explained it horribly, it was like, hey, you have to start a new game with this stuff. And I attempted to do it, and it's like, all right, you gotta start over. I'm like, I'm already a couple hours in on the original save, so I'm not gonna bother. New Game Plus, I'll see if I can do... I'm probably going to see if I can New Game Plus with the clear file from this one and New Game Plus into one of those two. But if I can't, then I can't. No big deal. It's not that deep for me anyway. So okay, so now that I am done nearly like... Okay, perfect. Got one frozen. Take my eye. Alright. Yeah, we don't need fleet. Tati wants to talk to me? Sure. What's up? I shall give you a part of the share. I got a float ball. Alright, cool. So literally all we have to do is Sati just needs to learn a lure, and we're basically set as far as like getting her skill evolution stuff going. Or her actual like evolution stuff going. Which is fine by me. I'm gonna dick around a little bit and get I do have a spare life, so very good. In return, I should share my wisdom. There are demons that show signs to change to become stronger. Yeah, I mean, I have done that already repeatedly. Thanks, I guess. You have told me nothing that I do not already know. Oh, good. We got one shot. Excellent. I didn't mean to use Mazanma. I wanted to use Madio. No one got poisoned. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we got another stock. Dunked. Alright, there we go. Alright, I forgot. Pulukishi has Watchful. So Pulukishi's just been chilling out, getting experience in the back. I forgot. Sure. What's up, dude? I got a Mahabara. I actually completely forgot that I used Pulukishi. And I forgot that Pulukishi has Watchful. So my man's has just been chilling in the back getting experience this whole time. I fucked up and hit the wrong person. Hey, Cal. How you doing? Hopefully well. Getting my ass handed to me in this moment. Actually, since this isn't too far in, I am actually going to do a return to terminal, go to the other one, and then step back down. Just make it down without too much trouble. Temple's pretty short. I would rather come prepared than not. Amala Link, let's go back to Shibuya. Sati's really the only one that needs it. We'll do Sati. And then... Okay, cool. So now we're gonna go hop over to the Amala Temple, and then we'll go beat up the first boss. The Amala Link. Temple. Let's get Sergeant to go back in here in exchange for... magic. Oh no! You're reflecting magic. Whatever will I do? Like, oh no, they're reflecting magic. What am I going to do? Punch them in the nose. You're fine, Satanta. Put some tussin on it. Alright, let's go back in. Focus on getting down there. Also, hey, Meerkat. Nope. There we go. Yeah, it was cute. Okay. Mario 2, Sneaky Metroid 2, still sexy mermaid. Charonzon is weak to force and light. Alright. Putting Kushinada for Sergeant. Okay, very fair. I do want Sati back in the party for the boss fight that I have to do. Just haven't done the boss fight yet, so. Iron Claw. Iron Claw. Oh no. Everybody dodged that. That's embarrassing. Everybody dodged that. Like, damn. Damn, son. That's unfortunate. Magatama. We have on Muspel right now. Muspel right now. The mana we just got. Tamarogi has a top, which I don't really care about. So we don't need to switch back. We don't need to switch back to that. So we can use the level that we get. If we get another level while Muspel is on, we can use that to skip we can use that to skip Makajam. Or we can use that to skip Makajam and then hold on to it for when we really need it. Yeah, not too bad at all. So we're gonna save right here. And we're gonna go try the thing. Ah. So let's see. Okay, so now Kushinada Taki Sataka. Alright. Yeah, this is the party, I think. Let me just double check. Let me see. Because I know that we have But the save room coming up, we already know something's gonna go down. So I just need to double check this thing up here. Okay. Bullying hour. So basically what this thing is saying is bullying hours, but with hands. So let me see here. Skill check. Alright, Kushinada. Let me see something. I think, yeah, Kushinada's already learned all her stuff, so I don't need her in the party right this second. So party, we're gonna return Kushinada to slot. We're gonna summon up Okuninushi. Okay. Because basically, what we're gonna do the usual thing that we do here. Then we'll pull in Saruta Hiko to help do cleanup with other stuff. So, alright. It sense a strong power emanating from the room. I have come from the depths of hell seeking Magatsu, and I must say you are quite a rarity. But who or what you are is of little consequence to me. I will sink my teeth in that feeble body of yours. Bring it. Hey, base. Aunt. Progress. Aunt. Good. Because otherwise that would have gone really bad. So we're gonna pass here. Sati. Yeah, Sati and how you doing, base? Hopefully well. Sati and Satanta both need to stay in the party. Yeah, at this point now we want to put. I think at this point now we want to put Sadako in for Okuninushi. Dragon Eye, which gives 4 turns. Oh no, you got 12 on my MP after missing twice. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So yes, Soul Niger is what we worry about. Soul Niger is what we worry about because, yeah, that shit knocks everybody's HP to 1. Welcome back from the store. Iron Claw. Woo! Spicy. Ooh, and that crit. Fortunate for you, huh, bud? Get dumped. Yeah. Nah, shut up. He died. And I'm at the strength break point for that door that I was worried about. Makajaman. Yeah, I don't need that shit. I want zero speed. Alright, Muspel, go ahead. I got a full recover. Love that. Tadahiko, sure, what's up? Yo, I saw you back there. That shit was tight. I'm like you even more, dog. You can take this. Alright, no curse. Signs of change can be seen on Sakanta's body. Alright. The atmosphere around you changed. You can hear you sound voice.
You're really going through with this. Why risk your life for a guy like him? What has he done for you? Oh, what's the use? If that's what you want, keep it up.
Thank you for the GG. Appreciate it. I don't know if the other two fights are going to be nearly as easy, because there's a boss in here that's basically, spoilers, there's a boss in here that's basically the opposite of that fight, where magic is what's really good, and physical attacks are really don't cut it. So I have no idea if I'm going to be able to pull it off, or if I'm going to get my shit pushed in. We'll have to see. Yeah, we are getting close to time. So I don't know if we're going to have time for another boss fight. I did start a little late. But I don't know if I can pull a full 4 hours tonight. Because normally I go from 5 to 9 and start at 5:30. I just wanted to go. Center Temple. Oh, yeah, now we're not going to do that. That's going to be... You gotta be no, not for sleep, just for other stuff in the evening. I'm not for once. I am not like tired or anything. It's just like me thinking about like what makes the most sense for how much more dungeon ratio to when I need to go do the thing I'm planning on doing is left more than anything else. All right. I think what I'm gonna do probably is I think I'm gonna go hit up the bonus dungeon for the last couple minutes of stream, rather than go do hot stuff. I'm gonna hit up one of the DLC dungeons for some thick grimoires, and go from there. I want to point out, by the way, that I've almost made back all the money that I spent between the boss that I fought and other stuff. I've literally almost made back all the money that I spent picking up that one Magatama that cost all that money. It's pretty impressive, all things considered. So yeah, I'm just gonna come back over to the EXP dungeon and see that you're still alive. Struggle more, that's the Mars. Yep. Alright. So yeah, thin grimoires will give a certain amount of experience, while a thick grimoire will give you enough experience, will basically give you EXP to the next level -4. Mostly the purpose of the bonus dungeon DLC, if you buy it, which is, I say this with very heavy quotes. You do have to buy this DLC. It is relatively cheap compared to the price of the full game, but if on the off chance that you want or need, there's no boss alert. They just say strong power beyond this door to let you know that you're entering into a spot where the encounters are going to become stronger. There's no bosses in any of the bonus dungeons. Or the DLC dungeons, I should say. So literally the only reason I'm here is to... Alright. Gloomy Tama absorbs. Yeah, thin grimoires don't really do shit for me. I'm here for the thick ones. So, like, as an example, right? Let's look at stats for Sati. So Sati needs 9855. If I use a thin one on her, 9855. Right? Let's... $9,855 minus 5,606. So, okay, it's like 4,000 and change. Actually, not that bad, really. So we're gonna come here. We're gonna come to the last area in order to like actively farm like thick quick walls, because they'll bring us a lot closer to the thing that we do. It'll bring us a lot closer to what we actually do. God damn, they got Satanta. Allure. Chance to inflict charm on all foes. It doesn't do damage. And I like what I've got. So, go away. We're gonna let that happen to Sati's body. I am Pravati of the Lady Clan. Pleasure to meet you. Alright, cool. Sati transformed into Pravati, which is what we were waiting for. So yeah, I can also replace Taunt probably with Tetrakarn, I think. However, for right now, we need you to do Rakarn and wake Satanta back up, because that man fell on his face. Get back in here, nerd. Alright. So yeah, we're just gonna like fuck around in here a little bit until the next ad. And then after the next ad is when we'll call Street Fighter. There is no reason for the song of the first period to jam like it does. Surprising, right? Let me see here. Nope, demons. I wanna... Weak to nerve and mind. Okay. So, don't have anything for that. So, eh. It became Makajaman. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hey, so yeah, we're back. Lol. I used the thick grimoire on Satanta. And he changed Retaliate to Makajaman, which is fucking hilarious. But like, I'm just gonna do another. I'm gonna do another save here just in case we wind up like. Just in case we wind up popping a thing. Actually, I think I might be able to game this. Magatama. Let's take a look. Because Zero Speed is level 56. Alright, we should be able to force another. We should be able to force an evolution and skill learn here. Wait, fudge. I think I misheard. Halfway. I was joking and said, well, not joking. Literally, while we were on, while the ads were playing, while the ads were playing, I set up Satanta with a thing, and what basically happened was he turned one of his skills into Makajama. So let's see. I picked that string break now. I want some more. Agility, retaliate. Don't need that. Alright, sure, Kamarogi. Do what you feel. Got a full recovery. Nice. Satanta has learned Tempest. Satanta wants to talk to me. Will I listen? Yes. This would most undoubtedly be a waste to discard. He threw something at me. I gotta dismute. And then we're gonna let this happen to Satanta's body. And surprising no one who knows their mythology, Satanta becomes Kuhullen. Did I'm here? So yes, you did. So one of the demons that we had in our party a second ago, Azan, was Satanta. So you already know where this went. Once he learned all his skills and got to a certain level, Satanta became this guy. Yep. Here he is. Him. Yep. And he also has what looks like a very helpful let me switch my Magatama real quick, because now we can do some bullshit and get zero speed, which is going to be useful for at least a little while. Siddhartha became Hermes. Pretty soon, you don't stop. I have like 8 thin. Alright, that's it. Did Hesse write Siddhartha? We have to be in high school, and all I remember is something about it with a spoon. I did not read it, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I'm just gonna save just in case we get a skill just in case another skill mutation comes along for Kuhullen, and I like it, because I'm not getting caught out again. That's not happening. Oh hey, Flaros. Huh. Ah, fuck. Whoa, sorry, Tahiko. Well, whip to him, I guess. Yeah, that man is taking a nap. Sure, I'll pull Kushinada in, why not? 0 speed. Alright. Yes. So instead of light, you want 0 speed. Alright, Zonda. Let's see. Estoma, I have items I can buy for that, I think. Guillotine, Sukukaja, I want to keep. Makajamon, I want to keep. Wooing is maybe useful at some point, but we don't need Estoma. Alright, sure. What are you going to change? Zondyne became Mazondyne. I sort of want to keep that because I don't have any high level wind spells yet, and that one is pretty good. This is quite becoming of you. I got a float ball. You know what? I was expecting that skill change to be something terrible, and it wasn't, actually. It was pretty good. I am not upset about it, really, actually. So, rather than test my luck any further, we're gonna go to the Amala Temple one, and we're gonna drop a save in the second slot, and then we will continue there next week. I'm just going to be grateful that the skill change was something pretty good. I'm a little sad that on the one hand, single target spell damage I was hoping for isn't there, because I'm gonna be using Kuhalin for like other stuff, but on the other hand, it's Mazanda. That's really good, actually, because quite literally, that's pretty good. He has like 8 casts of that, with the current MP pool that he has right now. But the really important thing is that like he's got curse. So yeah. How much does Parvati have left? Yeah, might as well. Alright. Now I'm gonna make the save, actually. And then we're gonna find some new one here. Okay. Yeah, this is good progress. This is very good progress. Alright. So, thank y'all so much for coming by the stream. I deeply appreciate it. Oh yeah, this is the last stream before the new year, isn't it? So, before I head out, I guess let me sit down and talk a little bit of shop, because the next time I see y'all, whenever that is, it's gonna be literally on New Year's Day. So let's talk some, yeah? I really do appreciate y'all deeply, all the support that y'all have given, coming in here and doing your best all the time to like keep me yeah, like Thank you for the stream. Yeah. Thanks for streaming and thanks for existing. Yeah, I'm really and truly I'm just doing my best. And I know that that is going to have everybody go, well, your best is pretty good, etc., 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 etc. Right? But like, really and truly, yeah, I'm doing what I can. And if that is in any way helpful to people, which it is, I'm acknowledging that, then I am happy for that. I'm happy that in that way I was able. Thanks for Steam. Thank you. You're fantastic human being. Yeah. I will do my best to this might sound a little weird. I'm gonna do my best to try to live up to that expectation in the sense that, like, you know, I will do what I can to kind of like persist in the things that have helped make everybody feel comfortable and feel safe and feel welcomed here. We still have a couple of challenges ahead insofar as not even talking about like the shit that is going on in the country that I live in, right? Not even talking about that, but like getting employed again, trying to figure out all that other stuff is basically sort of top of mind for me going into the new year. Just so that I can continue to do these things. To be able to like hold that space for y'all and still also be able to be like my best self in that sense and continue to grow and learn and do all these other things. All I can do is that, but by the same token, I appreciate hearing and knowing in that small way, especially in the times where I felt like things have been difficult because I haven't been able to like get employment sorted out. This has been. I want to keep streaming. I want to keep talking shop about games. I want to keep doing all that growth and like trying to turn this into like a full-time hustle or whatever is the furthest thing from my mind. Really, I feel like that for me would take some of the enjoyment out of it. I'm really just here to kind of like do this, talk strategy, play fighting games, gush over like rice, cheesecake, Oreos, and all this other shit that I love. That's really what I'm, you know? And I'm grateful that I've been able to kind of like walk that path with y'all as and like I said before, make a space where people feel safe to say and be themselves. There's not a lot that I can do in certain aspects of like everything that is going on out there. So, you know, I'm gonna do what Grandpa Freeman said, and you know, what does it feel like when? What do you do when you feel like you can't do anything, but there's nothing you can do? Do what you do, right? I'm paraphrasing that. I believe I talked about it this time last year, but your streams and your content is impactful, wonderful, but even without being impactful and valuable. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. You have a similar approach, to be honest. Right, yeah. So I know that 2025, there are going to be practical challenges that are up and ahead, right? And it's going to be a lot of it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of everything, right? But I think at the end of the day, the only thing I can do is, what I can. And if what I can is this stuff, and then this stuff brings meaning to y'all, then okay, that's what I can, and that's what I'll do my best to give safely, obviously, and within limits. Like, all right. Thank you. Thanks. So, I'll be around New Year's Eve. Yeah, New Year's Eve. I will be around, obviously. New Year's Day, we're literally streaming. It's gonna be game dev stream. So lol, haha, yeah. That'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern time, unless for whatever reason I'm like, no, I need the day to myself, right? So there's that. This upcoming Friday is Fighting Friday. It'll be the first Fighting Friday of 2025. I don't know if we'll be playing more King of Fighters. We might be, because I don't know if I feel like playing Street Fighter again yet. I'm just going with what I feel. No clue. We'll have to see. And then, of course, next Sunday is going to be more SMT Nocturne. Ideally, by the time we do SMT Nocturne again next week, we'll be knocking our way through the rest of the Amala Temple to see if we can maybe like shake loose whatever is going on with Hijiri, because my man, this is not the way that this works. This is not the way this works, Hijiri. We need you to like Hijiri, we need you to like get your shit together. Because this is not the play, my guy. But okay, enough of me doing all that, enough of me being sappy, enough of me doing all that. Okay. Let me throw down links and stuff. TLDR, I have a blog where I post game design stuff. I'm gonna post the Vice thing maybe before New Year's, maybe not. I think it's mostly finished. It'll be on the blog when it's ready. So it might come out tomorrow or Tuesday. I have no idea. Could be Shadow Drop, could happen anytime. Stream VOD, you can read the other ones that I've done over on my NeoCities. Not yet. Words are hard. You can read the others that I've done on my Medium. At some point, I'll be porting stuff from co-host to NeoCities, but probably in the future at some point, because the data export that I got is a pain in the ass to navigate. Stream VODs are up on my YouTube. Ko-Fi, if you want to support me in the stream but don't want to give money to Amazon and Jeff Bezos, then that's it over there. I think with blog articles being a thing, I might be able to try to like offer a thing on Ko-Fi as well for that, as an incentive to help do that thing. But I'm thinking about that for the new year. I'll tell you all news about that once I'm aware of it, once I figure it out. Throne, if you want to like help do crowd fundraising or individual purchases of stream gifts for me for whatever reason, whether that's like extra Kamen Rider to like do funny henshin poses with, or shoe racks or other things that I would use around the apartment, you can do that over there. My card has my other social media. I mostly just shitpost on Blue Sky when I feel like it. Most of my other social media is kind of just there for me to be able to read things. And aside from that, if you want to hang out with us when we're not doing like stuff and you don't mind getting a Roblox account that you use for not Roblox, you can come join us on Gilded. We do that over there. We'll watch like we watch like anime and stuff on Saturdays. We're working our way through Mobile Suit Gundam 00, and it's really, really good. Law, great. And then last but not least, I make video games. That's the thing that I do. That is my job. Even if I am not employed, my job is, making video games. I helped found a indie studio co-op called Munity. You can check us out at unity.games. Take the COM out of community, and that's us. Our Patreon has been free and a paid tier. And the prototype of our first game, Shoot Lancer, is over on our itch page. Damn, that's your job. You're self-employed. Yeah. 10 toes down, the 8th said so. Aye, aye. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. Oh, actually, if you need any help with taxes, let me know. Only the lovely providers here. Yeah, I think for tax stuff, I am probably covered, but if for whatever reason that changes, I will let you know. I do appreciate you offering for serious. I do. Okay, let me figure out where the hell we're gonna go hang out, because I do not know who's on right now. I know Adrian is probably trying to, but I don't know if he's off cooldown yet. He might be off cooldown, actually, because I don't see him in this list, which means that he might be off cooldown. He might be playing Shiny's favorite video game. So let's go see. If he is, Shiny, I am sorry. Yeah, he is playing Shiny's favorite video game, which means theoretically I could drop y'all off over there. But then that means that they will immediately have to make dip, because it's Final Fantasy 16. Or thank you for the raid, Chris. We're literally getting ready to head out. We have to come for SMT. Yeah, we're literally getting ready to head out. I'm a little bit over when I normally end stream. But yeah, thank you for stopping by anyway. We got through the first pyramid in the Amala Temple. We've got like 2 more left to go. So next Sunday will be more Nocturne. Let me give you a shout out at least. How is reload going? Hopefully well. Yeah, let's go. We're probably gonna go. We're probably gonna go bug Adrian because it's funny. I like bugging him, and I can sort of just pretend. No, that's not the right thing to say. I will just like sit down and just sort of passively absorb Final Fantasy 16 information, knowing that I've never played it. That's what I would say. All right. So thank y'all for coming by. Happy New Year to y'all. I will see y'all on Wednesday or Friday or Sunday or whenever. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. Please wear a mask. Super duper wear a mask. There's so many things going around right now. Wear a mask. Don't go outside if you don't have to. Be excellent to yourself. But not to bigots, racist, terrorists, sexist, anti-queer folks, or scientists. Black Lives Matter. Trans rights are human rights. Reproductive rights are human rights. Palestine, Sudan, the Congo, New Caledonia must all be free. There is nothing else I can say except just the way that it is. Whenever I see y'all, I'll see y'all. Take care. I appreciate y'all deeply. Thank you for being a great community. And I'll catch y'all in the new year. Stay safe. Deuces.